Well, good morning, everyone. It's so nice to see all of you today. I hope you're enjoying doing these lessons. I hope at this point you've bought yourself a hard copy Course in Miracles book and a hard copy Year of Forgiveness book so that you can read along. You can watch the videos if you want, but I think that there's more gained by actually having the book, reading the book, and following along while I'm speaking. So, just a recommendation. Today we're going to do lesson 48 of A Course in Miracles. There is nothing to fear. And thank goodness, because it seems like during the past few lessons we've been really deep diving into our fears and pulling up some things. So, what a good day for this. There is nothing to fear. The idea for today simply states a fact. It is not a fact to those who believe in illusions, but illusions are not facts. In truth, there is nothing to fear. It is very easy to recognize this, but it is very difficult to recognize it for those who want illusions to be true. Today's practice periods will be very short, very simple, and very frequent. Merely repeat the idea as often as possible. You can use it with your eyes open at any time in any situation. It is strongly recommended, however, that you take a minute or two whenever possible to close your eyes and repeat the idea slowly to yourself several times. It is particularly important that you use the idea immediately should anything disturb your peace of mind. And I just want to say that I will oftentimes remember my lesson and be in the grocery store or be just out and about doing things and have it playing in the back of my mind when I say hello to a person or just smile at a person, and I feel like it's, sort of sending that energy out to that other soul, but also kind of like all the way out through the multiverse and back to me. So when you can remember it in your mind and you just kind of play it throughout the day, I think that it's giving you like a bonus effect. So there you go. The presence of fear is a sure sign that you are trusting in your own strength. The awareness that there is nothing to fear shows that somewhere in your mind, though not necessarily in a place you recognize as yet, you have remembered God and let His strength take the place of your weakness. The instant you are willing to do this, there is indeed nothing to fear. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. So let's see what Jesus has to say in a year of forgiveness. Lesson 48, there is nothing to fear. And I actually want to show this picture in here. It has this little alien invasion going on. And I tell you what, that's definitely part of our programming in Western society is to fear extraterrestrials. So maybe that'll be another video for another time. But I think there's a lot more interesting information and wonderful wisdom and knowledge out there from our extraterrestrial brothers and sisters that we really need to not fear them, especially if it's part of a big old silly government plan to keep us controlled. Alrighty, lesson 48, there is nothing to fear. You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. This is a hard lesson to believe when you are riddled with fears. Part of your training in this program includes the realization that if you trust the Course and still feel fear, then a great divide remains between you and where truth lies. This is one of those fundamental concepts important to think about once in a while. It is very logical. If I tell you there is nothing to fear and you are fearful, then you are not in accord with these teachings. Of course, we do not judge you for that. We know that you are here to unlearn everything you have learned. Every single thing you've learned in this world will be unlearned, and you will learn the truth. When you see your fears, you want to counter them with truth. Fear that causes you to shake and shiver in your shoes means you believe in it. To undo that belief, you must introduce truth. If you believe lies as truth, which do you do if you harbor certain fears? If you believe lies as truth, which you do if you harbor certain fears, that's better, then you voluntarily go out of alignment with truth. When I tell you there is nothing to fear, but you still fear, though you say you believe me and you believe these teachings, then you must say, well, I believe something that's not true. I believe a lie. Therefore, the truth that there is nothing to fear seems to be a lie. This is indeed an upside-down world you live in. What is valued by spirit is not valued here. It is important for you to understand that you have truly, through your own volition, chosen separation. You have chosen not love, and you have taken a deep, convoluted, and profound detour into fear. We know you cannot eliminate all your fears in one day. We do not expect you to do that, and we do not want you to even think of that as a possibility. But when you respond to your mind's belief in fear with another statement that counteracts it, and you do it increasingly over the days and years of your studies of A Course in Miracles, you stop feeding the fear. As you stop feeding that thought from your energy, focus, and belief, it slowly and surely fades from your experience. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and there is nothing to fear. You are eternal spiritual beings. You are beloved by that which you call God, the absolute and all-pervasive benevolent force that permeates everything and keeps everything whirling and living. God is life. God is love. Anything you experience that is not life-affirming and love-affirming is not true. It is an illusion. It will make you feel bad because your emotional guidance system is tuned to love, and anything not love gives you negative emotional feedback. So do not despair. If you have negative feelings throughout the day, be glad that you now know how to interpret them. You know what it means that you have incorrect thoughts that bring you out of alignment with love. You will see where you have indulged in a fearful or judgmental thought about yourself or somebody else. I am that one that you know as Jesus, and we will see you again tomorrow. Well, thank you very much, everyone. I see Delphi up there. There is nothing to fear. Read this lesson over and over again, and have a wonderful day, and we will see you back here tomorrow.